Pain. Everything is painful. I wanted to groan but I couldn't open my mouth. My body feels sore and stiff. I tried to move my body but couldn't. It felt like something my body had suddenly become too heavy to lift. I can't even open my eyes but I can still hear some voices in the background which are certainly unfamiliar to me. Has she woken up? No, I am watching her already. Mom is anxious. She is praying so hard for it. I am quite excited too. I never thought this day will come. Nor did I, but I am happy too. Who are these people? And what are they saying? I clearly remembered that I left the pack house at night. Did they find me and bring me back again? Just thinking about that made my heart clench. I don't want to see their faces in this life. All my miseries are because of them and I will never forget it even after my death. Oh look, she is opening her eyes, I heard the voice again. I fought hard to open my eyelids. I can't stay here for long and I have to see who are these people who brought me here. When I was finally able to open my eyes fully, the first that greeted me was a white ceiling with golden pattern style. The color itself looks luxurious, let alone the golden pattern designed on the ceiling. Even the Alpha's room of my ex-pack was not this unique. I turned my head to the side and saw a beautiful face of a woman. She was all smiling. Her natural beauty is enough to amaze anyone. Are you fine? Do you feel pain anywhere? She asked with her sweet melodious voice. I tried to reply but my voice stuck inside my throat. I rubbed it slowly, trying to soothe it. Oh, your throat must be dry. Let me get you some water, it will help you relax, she said before getting up. After a few seconds she returned back and handed me a glass of water. Here, have this first and relax yourself. We can talk slowly. I grabbed the glass and drank the water. After the water drenched my sore throat, I suddenly felt good. God, I don't know how long it has been dry that I could not even speak a word properly. Do you want more? I shook my head. She took the glass from my hand and placed it on the side table. You have been sleeping for a good time, so your body must be stiff and sore. Since you woke up, you need to eat and nourish it to get healthy. I looked at her. How long? Oh, you have been sleeping for a month now. My eyes almost popped out. 1 month? I was unconscious for a whole month? How come I ended up like this? Was I too hurt that I was unconscious for a month? How did you found me? I asked. The woman smiled. Our 2 pack guards saw you lying on the ground in the forest. They were patrolling the area, so we can just put it in a way that it was a lucky coincidence from each side. So the voice I heard last time was from those guards. She is right. I was quite lucky that the ex-member didn't find me. Or I don't know what I would have done after waking up. Thank you for saving me. She smiled. You don't have to. It was lucky that you were found, and we are lucky that we have found you. After all the searching of all these years has been finally worthy. I frowned at her words. What is she saying? Years of searching? Searching what actually? Before I could ask her and get any answers, the door opened and few people rushed in. Among them was an elderly female at the same age as my ex-adoptive mother. But she is more elegant and beautiful. If you don't look at her closely, it's impossible to predict if she is really old. She had tears in her eyes as she looked at me. Behind her was 2 men standing and looking at me. One of them was an elderly man and the other one was young and promising, but both men looked strong and immovable. But what was more surprising was their eyes. It's the most beautiful and rare type of orbs that I have ever seen in my life. How beautiful. They are purple. I have once heard that in the wolf tribes there are some who have purple eyes, but none of them actually saw one, so the rumors just stayed in the story. But now seeing it with my own eyes, I really wanted to scream that I have actually witnessed it with my naked eyes. How are you, darling? The sweet voice of the elderly woman broke my trance. I am fine, I replied. Her voice filled my heart with warmth, and her gaze was so gentle, like a mother staring at her daughter. I have seen such a gaze when my ex-mother used to look at Reese, but she never looked at me that way. I always used to wonder until that night when everything was disclosed before me. I am so grateful that you are fine, she suddenly sobbed. The elderly man walked forward and placed his arm on her shoulder. Why are you crying now? She is here already, but you're still crying? The woman nodded her head and wiped her tears before gazing at me again. She smiled before slowly moving and sitting on the bed beside me. A feeling of warm breeze waved towards me suddenly. She held my hand gently. I am so sorry for everything, my dear. Because of our lack of attention, you suffered a lot. I still curse myself for that. I frowned at her words. What are you saying, Aunt? Her smile froze on her face for a few seconds, then she shook her head. No, my dear, it's not, Aunt. Our relation is much more stronger and closer than that. I couldn't understand what she meant. I tried to calculate every possible way but still couldn't find any answers. These people, what are they saying? I looked at the person before me. I have never seen her. She is not familiar to me, but still she doesn't feel like a stranger too. This is something I couldn't understand. Why? What does that mean? I couldn't help but ask. Do you know who you are? She asked instead. My name is Shyla and I used to live in Bright Shine Pack, I replied.
Please download Novels Ago and search the code in the upper left corner to continue reading.